Pandas. Pandas. Pandas, 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 pandas. Good morning, my pandas. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining, everybody. Good morning, good morning. I'm bye-bye money. And we're back live at it again. Trading the Nascraq every single day. Here we go. Pandas. Where's that from? And here we go. Where is that from? Only the true ones know. What do we have here? We have like a dip down. I feel like today we do have, we have PMI at 10, so we have news again today. Unemployment claims tomorrow may be good. Maybe. But I don't know. I think all the news, even though we do have like news almost every single day this week, none of the news are big ones. The big kahuna is next week for ICPI. 8:30 a.m. on Wednesday, next Wednesday. If you want a good news event to trade news and pass your evals to get funded as quickly and easily as possible, that is the best news event. Next week's better, I think. If you can wait that long. Pandas. Make sure you guys are ready. Today is the last day for code BBM for 80% off. Make sure you take a full advantage of that. We've been on a tear, Pandas. Multiple days hitting max. I love it. I absolutely love it. We are just killing this market right now. I'm just saying this, though. You gotta beware of that one day where you just lose your mind. And you lose it all. Even though you've been doing great, it just takes that one day to just lose it all. Are you ready, Pandas? Who cares how you traded yesterday? Who cares how you traded last week? It's all about today. It's all about the next setup. That's all that matters. Pandas, get ready. It's going to be a wild one. It's going to be a wild ride. Maybe this. I don't know. You can get creative here. You can make a 2-tier channel. You can get creative here. 2-tier channel. We'll just leave it at that. See what it is. You can see the midline here on this channel, showing us that halfway. It created some like a channel, and then it popped up, and then it comes back down to halfway again. Hard to make trades off this situation because you're like, well, if it can have the potential to come up here, would you ever trade against this line? I don't know. It's tough to say. But I'll just say this, Panos. We filled that gap quick. It took 2 days to fill the gap. It was a huge gap after tariffs were announced. And then it just climbed right back up in the last 2 days. Actually crazy. Crimson Demon says, "Good morning, pandas." John Q, go go go, trade trade trade. Robot, I'm a robot. Dance for me, monkey. Trade for me, panda. Imad says, "How do you get new accounts every time?" Well, here's a secret. Oh, sorry, I was on mute. Did you get that? Sorry, I was on mute. Moashi Trade, good morning. Bill 7, good morning, Robot Panda. I am a robot. Russian, how much of your profit goes to paying fees as a percentage? Percentage wise? I would say probably like altogether, maybe 10 to 20%. I mean, I pulled out like 100,000, like over six figures when it comes to Apex. Like withdrew payouts. And I paid, the fees add up, but I don't think people understand. Once you get the payouts, the fees are just, they're trivial. They're trivial because of how much money you can pull out. It's actually crazy. Yeah, I'll say like fees are 10 to 20% because, I mean, that's like almost how much. It's, yeah, I think it's really good. Pandas. Hope you guys are ready. Hope you are ready. But really, it's only made possible because of Apex. Like, it's like the amount of fees you pay to how much you can pull out. Like, the amount of fees that you pay and the amount you can pull out from Apex. When I say like this is virtually risk free, it's actually true. They're basically giving you free $5,000 or whatever account that you pass, whatever accounts you like to use, 50K. They give you basically free 2,500, right? Or is it? Yeah, it's 2,500. Free $2,500 essentially. You pay like $100 for 2,500. Think about it, pandas. Think about how that's virtually free. You pay like $100 altogether, all in, right? Cost of eval plus the cost of activation fee, about $100. But they're giving you $2,500 to trade with. Does that make sense, man? I mean, I don't know. It's just, this is the golden age. They basically are taking advantage of the fact that 90% of traders will fail. And now, since like they have more strict rules, even more than 90% people probably failing now. Because at least like when you trade your own money and you quote unquote make money, like you can make it in any way possible. So you're actually at a disadvantage of making money. So even more than 90% of people probably failing when it comes to trading. Platforms make it more difficult, of course, to make money. Partially what they're supposed to do as their business plan obviously also helps them, save money and, make it harder for traders. But part of it is to find good traders, right? They only want to pay out people who are actually good. And eventually get them to trade their accounts. Eventually. Like, if they found people who are, like, pulling out 100K every month, then they're probably like, all right, you know what? You no longer are trading prop like this sim account, you're gonna actually trade for us. That's partially what they are doing. They're getting thousands and thousands and thousands of people essentially trying, and the people who make the top payouts like consistently, they're gonna be like, hey, use our money from now on. In my opinion, like they actually asked me to become a prop firm trader, like use their live funds. I declined actually because in my mind I'm like, well, I like this setup better where I can purchase like 20 accounts, purchase as many accounts as I want. And if I do fail, I can like just keep doing it. You know, like I'm not using. I just felt more comfortable trading these funded accounts than trading their live account. You know what I mean? But early on, they did ask me. Because I was making so many payouts early on. Second entry long here. It's right in the open. I'm gonna wait for this to give me a little more information here. That second entry long fails. Let's let it cook a little bit. I need to figure out what kind of day it's going to be. Looking at this price action currently, it looks very, very tricky. Can be. We do have news at 10, pandas.
2,500.
We do have news at 10. It's third entry long here.
$2,500 tick trap.
Mm-hmm. Okay, 4 pushes down now. Interesting. Coming back to the bottom of this channel, let's see if it bounces off of it. We are getting a touch off of it. I'm usually not keen on just trading right off a bounce, but higher low. I like higher low here. I mean, we made it obvious. The market made it obvious that it's respecting this trend line. Let's see if we can get a higher low. That's what I need. All right, a little more evidence that we're bouncing off here. The first entry is diabolical to enter that. I mean, you did make bamboo here. The higher low, I think, would be a better... Wow, all right, triggers. Let's see if we can get some bamboo here. Bouncing off this trend line again, perhaps? Okay. I wanted that higher low, which I think is fine coming off of this trend line. We've had several bounces off of it. 0-1, it's fine, pandas. It's a small bump in the road, you know what I mean? Are you making 100K a month or a year? No, like my whole career so far. My whole career so far. Not a month. Hopefully, it'll turn into like 100K a month. That'd be great. That would be wonderful. But right now, I'm not that stage. I'm not at that level yet. And I'm not going to lie about it. Partially because I trade live like every single day. So you guys could see, if I say like I'm making 100K a month, like I'm obviously, there'll be people out there who's like, okay, he's obviously lying because every single, all my sessions are streamed. So you see everything here, 100% transparency. You see all my trade markers. I never get rid of them. All my trade markers. Well, as you can see, I don't really trade after stream. All my trade markers are here. They're still here. You can see all of them. I never get rid of them. See all these like little arrows? Those are all trade markers. Okay, so I got just short. I think it feels like I'm just short here. I'll try one more time. Especially trying to come back to the previous day's close, which is right here. Nice little push up here. I think it feels like I'm just short, I think, to feel comfortable entering. If it goes up all the way, it's just, it is what it is. We do have news coming in at 10 o'clock, so we can be bouncing around a little bit. I mean, Yeah, this is fair, I guess. If it fails, it fails. Could be one of those days where... Oh, hello. 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 I'm guessing. I'm guessing. Something like this, pandas. Two strong bull bars ending on their high. No reason to feel like it'll reverse other than this huge bear bar. Goodness gracious. Why would you do that? Why would you give me two strong bull bars in a row and just reverse it with two bear bars in a row? Goodness gracious. Did I overstay my welcome on this trade, perhaps? It was enough for a new high. I thought we would hit, like, the obvious target, which is a previous week's close. Like, this, I thought it would be a magnet. It might still hit it, but I don't know. I don't know if I have, I might have to extend my stop loss if I want to survive this. Hold. Hold. I think if it comes back down, I'm done, right? Oh, gosh. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Okay. I wanted to do one more test. I don't think I want to see what happens if it goes back down one more time here. I don't think I want to see what happens here. I want it to push up now. I don't want to overstay my welcome here. Decent push up. Get a little bit more. I would like a little bit more. Maybe news will prevent that, but okay, he's kind of getting to the area I thought I was going to go to. Let's see if we can get there. The previous week's close feels like a magnet to me. Oh man, it keeps like, it's just every time it goes up, it gets knocked back down, and I just don't know if it's gonna behave here. Oh, I don't like the look of this. Okay. Let's make some bamboo, please. Breakout? Give me a little breakout here. I don't think I can handle a drop beneath this pivot. I think I'm just going to take my profits here if it does go down this far. Strong bull bar. Ah, unfortunate. It doesn't even touch my target, but I don't think I want to handle another push down here. It is what it is. If it does fly up, it is what it is, but I don't want to handle another reversal here. It's just too many reversals, pandas. Too many for my little panda heart to handle. It does miss it by a tick, so it is what it is. I almost want this to go down now because then that'd be the greatest skunk of all time. I mean, at the end, I'm one. I'll say I'm 1-1 because that's virtually 10 points scalp. Does push up again here. I don't know. These pullbacks are kind of annoying, right? Like it goes up, but then it pulls back. It's obviously a limit order market of some sort. Turning into one at least. It could shoot up here now. But after these two strong bear bars, do I want a FAFO? Do I want a FAFO right now? And up she goes. And up she goes. Alright. Came out prematurely. Jeez. But that's like these two strong bear bars. I'm kind of like, am I really that upset that I skunked that? Quote unquote skunked that, still made 10 points, but am I sad that I skunked two bear bars in a row? Not really. It's all good. Next trade, pandas. We're basically break even right now. Okay, I'm down $10. I'm sorry. I'm down 10 bambaroonies. I'm sorry. After two strong bear bars like this, I'm just like, eh. Do I really want a FAFO? Coming back to the previous day's close, which is obvious. which is what I thought we were gonna do back here, but we missed it by tick, and I thought, that was sus. I wanted to get out because I can't tell you how many times I missed the target by like a tick, and once it reverses, it's like all the people who are waiting there front ran it by a tick, got their profits, are now reversing their trade. Like it happens so often. It happens so often, and that's why I just got out. Felt sus. 2 bear bars in a row. Can you blame me, pandas? Can you really blame me for skunking that one? I can extend this and actually hit like, you know, the bottom of these wicks here, and it actually works out still quite nicely. Okay, we do fill the gap, at least on the Globex session. On the 5-minute chart, there's still quite a big gap here that needs to be filled. Notice we bounced off the previous day's high. Actually, 2 days highs. High 2 days ago. We do have news at 10, Panda, so I think I'm just going to wait till then. Fatfish. Are you making 100K a month or an hour or a year? Fatfish, an hour. Yesterday I made like 500,000. I made like $600,000. I was trading about 1,000 contracts at a time. You guys felt that roller coaster with me. I mean, it's fair to say when you get 2 bear bars like this, bouncing off resistance by a tick, that you can. I think it's safe. Like it's just such a high probability that this is gonna push down even further. But it's all good. We'll wait for next trade, and also probably wait for news. News at 10 o'clock today. We got ISM services PMI, whatever that means. But these PMI numbers, I believe they're like inflationary numbers, so it's good to take note. Anything inflationary, market's pretty sensitive. CPI numbers are big. I think, yeah. I wonder what news. I wonder what news the market will be sensitive to
2,500 tick trap.
now that Trump's in office. I wonder if there's something particular that we should be waiting for. Maybe it's not even like these news events. Ooh, come back up. Look how deep this pullback is, though. I mean, it's a limit order market. 2,500 take charts making it obvious, right? When you have overlapping bars like this, you're turning to a limit order market. So you do not want to purchase buyouts or breakouts. You want to buy low, sell high type situation. I'm 1-1 right now. I'm happy with 1-1. My first trade was a higher low off this trend line. That was my first trade. Okay, pretty deep pullback again, coming off of these resistance. I mean, dare I just buy here, coming off of our trend line once again? People who did already scalped out. People who buy here already scalped out. Goodness gracious. Is it that strong? You can't sell here because this trend line's in the way. It's hard to sell here. It's hard to buy here as well. I don't know. Outside bar reversal. No, thank you. Strong bull bar though. Give you that much. I feel like we're in a limit order market, so I'm not like eager to jump in on like these breakouts. I mean, the limit order market will make these difficult to make money. Big down, big up, big down. I mean, lower highs, lower lows currently. We are in an uptrend though. Like the channel is ascending. It's just so rare, right? That you get a bounce this clear off a trend line like that. How many times have you seen like a trend line get tested and the market just breaks right through it? This is like the more rare situation, to be honest. But it happened. Okay, pushing down. Interesting.
2,500 tick trap.
I'm not gonna take this trade. Even though I kind of like it, but I'm gonna skip it. I kind of like this trade, but I gotta skip it. I gotta skip it. Right, triggers a second entry long on the 2,500 tick chart, but the market is a limit order market, so it just makes everything look sus right now. Like if I want to go long, I might as well just buy off this trend line. That's a safer trade, I guess. Quote unquote safer. Might be breaking out now, but it is what it is. I made my decision and I had reasons to do it. It's just too choppy. And look at this choppiness. It's so choppy. Chop suey. It is just really a channel that's going straight up though. Okay. So it really fails to make a scalp. I'm kind of glad I skipped that. Coming right into resistance as well. I mean, you're still in this trade, technically. You're absolutely still in this trade if you went long here. This is your signal bar as well, if you want to consider that. We're going to get a double top off the previous day's close if we do reverse here. Double top. I mean, I don't want to get ahead of myself. We're still in the long trade if you went long here. Right? If you went long on this break, you're still long here and you're okay until you break this low down here. Once you break this low, then you're done. If you're swinging, you use this low. If you're swinging, then your target must be much higher. But seeing the limit order market, double top here. Double top here coming off a very clear area, which is a previous day's close. Ooh-wee. Double top here. Curious to see if this trend line holds still. Okay, second entry long forming. Second entry long about to form here. Goodness gracious. It's tough, right? Tough for me to buy here because it could break down. Right, with double top like this. Like it's setting up a reversal pattern. Second entry long does trigger. Okay. Notice how those who took this long got stopped out here by a tick. Essentially, by a tick. Basically got tick shotted out of your trade. It comes right back up. That's like a marquee characteristics of a trading range / limit order market. Tariff news, that's pretty big. Tariff news, maybe that's what we should all focus on, just news on tariffs. China is like doing retaliatory tariffs, so I don't know. Maybe it's worth like shorting. Like things like Dollar Tree already got destroyed. But maybe like even shorting like everything because everything's made from China. Like shorting Apple because all their Apple components are made in China, and shorting like I don't know Amazon because like literally everything are like Chinese like products from Alibaba. Low probability trade means I need some good risk reward here. It's the higher low breakout, right? 1, 2, the third hit, thinking it's gonna break out the third time. This could be a mistake. Could easily be a mistake here. Oh, my cojones are not strong enough to handle this.
Target filled.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm gonna wait for news, pandas. I just don't like anything here. Like when you get the strong bear bar like this, I mean things get a little spooky, especially when you're long. That trade essentially was a skunk, but we made $60. We made 60 Bambaroonies. Good skunk. Good skunk. Get out of there. Get out of there. That skunk was amazing. Beautiful skunk. Beautiful. Best skunk 2025. Pandas, make sure you scalp that like button. Drop a GM in the chat if you haven't already. If you're here enjoying the stream, I'd love to see you guys in the chat. Coming back to our trend line, dare I do like the obvious thing, just buy off this trend line? Dare I just buy here? I feel like the moment I try, it's gonna like just smash through it and then give me HIV.
2,500 tick trap.
Wow, pushing up. I guess it already did it. They're kind of front running this a little bit, to be honest. I think they're front running a little bit here. I guess technically it could do like this. Pablo Escobar. Good morning. Welcome, Kevin Mack. Good morning. Roshkin. Good morning, Pans. Did you know that bamboo is the fastest growing plant? Is it now? Is that why we call money bamboo? Because we grow it on trees. It's like it is pressurized right now, Pandas. I'll tell you that much. This is getting pressure. Wow, that just reversed immediately. Yikes. Breaking through our trend line. Broke through it. Follow through. Deep follow through. Multiple times try to break through here. Could not do it. Absolutely could not do it. Is this signs that we are breaking this trend line? We are just reversing here. 2,500 tick chart gives concern for shorts because we're still clearly above the 20 EMA. 5 minute, yeah, sure, it can go down. Why not? Okay, doke. Follow through here. It looks deep. Looks like it could be deep. I kind of wanted to go beneath the 20 EMA on the 2,500 tick chart before it went short. Like I want to establish a downtrend. 2,500 tick chart. Top right of the screen, you can also see what time frame I'm looking at. I know I switch around a lot, but if you're really curious, you can see top right of your screen the time frame I'm using. Also, bottom right of your screen, you can see the time itself. If you're wondering what time it is or what time I'm looking at, so when I say like 10 o'clock, look at the bottom right. That's the time I'm using. Eastern time. It's the only time you need to use. Any other time zone is relative to the Eastern time zone. You know why? Stock market. Wall Street, baby. Wall Street, baby. All right. I actually went to New York. And the Nasdaq actually has a building. There's a building in Times Square. Nasdaq building. And as a panda, I was like, well, I kind of make the Nasdaq has changed my life in terms of trading, making bamboo. So I was like, all right, I want to go in. I want to see what the Nasdaq is. If there's a building, I want to go in. I want to say thank you, Nasdaq. Thanks, Nasdaq, for changing my life. And I tried to go in, but the doors were locked. Apparently, it's like it's not open to the public. I was like, oh man. I was so excited to go in, and the security officer was like, "What are you doing here?" I'm like, "Oh, I just wanted to go into the Nasdaq and look around, see what the Nasdaq's about." And they're like, "No, you're not allowed in." I was like, "All right, sorry." It's like an office building. I just want to thank whoever I need to thank in the Nasdaq building. All right, we did have a pretty deep break here. I would say 1, 2, 3, 4 attempts to break out in this limit order market, right? The limit order market gave you signs that you really, I mean, if you want to trade this breakout, you got to have very good risk reward. Like, it's not going to work 9 out of 10 times, but when it does work out, it's going to give you some good bamboo. So you got to have just a really good risk reward here in this situation. I'm kind of okay trying to go short here. I would like a second entry short, if possible. If possible. News dropping in about 4.5 minutes. Pandas, don't forget, today is the last day for BBM for 80% off. Make sure you take advantage of it. Take full advantage of it. Stock up if you can. If you're planning to use Apex in the future, I would stock up. They have been stingy with their promos. This is a very ugly looking second entry short. Big risk. Is it worth it? Is this short worth it here? Especially like a couple minutes before news. Is it worth it, this short? Is the risk worth it here? Might be one of those like it stops you out before. I just don't like how close it is to news. It's the main issue. Inside bar. Even the inside bar is ugly. You're going to have to skip that trade. Skip it. Skip it. Do I want it? Oh, it does break through. Okay. I mean, that's your signal bar. Pretty tough, especially when all these are overlapping like this. This is a very like choppy second entry short. It can push down, but looking for a new low, obviously. Yep. Okay. At that point, when it was like down here, obviously with a strong bear bar, it's looking for a new low. I mean, it's just what can I say? Ends up working out second entry short off our 20 EMA. You could make a case that this was a trend line. You could, but it's ugly signal bar, knowing we're in a limit order market, news dropping in about 2 minutes. I just felt like there's better setups ahead of us, no? Rushkin, the way into the Nasdaq building is through your computer. I'm a computer. I was about to walk in the Nasdaq building. It's like, do you know who I am? Do you know who I am? And they're all like, no. Who are you? Crimson Demon as Panda. How come the idea to choose 500 ticks specifically rather than 1,000 or 950? Risk reward, risks. I'm looking for about 10 points of risk per trade, around more or less, because that's $200. I don't want to risk more than $200 per trade if I can help it. And the 500 tick, basically the average size of the candle is around 10 points at the 500 tick. Second entry short. Plus, it's fun. It's very fun to trade, to be honest. You get so many setups, so many opportunities. It fits my personality better. Especially when I only have an hour to stream with y'all. I want to make the most of it. We've got 30 seconds to news. The way to see the average size of every bar, this is indicator called ATR, average true range. It's native to NinjaTrader. It's mostly native. It's native to most, platforms. It just tells you the average size of each bar for whatever period you want. Mine's set to 14. Okay, breaking out news pops up the market here. Nice little pop up here. It could be what we need to break out. It's a trap trade. Actually, a decent setup to go long there. Bouncing off 20 EMA here on the 5-minute chart. We're going to try to catch some momentum here, see if we can. We're going to catch a little momentum here to see if we can get something. Catch some momentum here if possible. It's bouncing off the 20 EMA on the 5-minute chart. I don't think I'm interested in going long anymore. Strong bear bars. Look at the 5-minute chart. It spikes up. That news spikes up to the 20 EMA. It kind of bounces right off of it. Now I'm wondering what really is happening here. Okay, we're bouncing off the 20 EMA. I mean, small risk, but I mean, look at the probability. Strong bear bar smashing right into it. Jeez. Bouncing off, clearly bouncing off the 20 EMA on the 5-minute chart. I mean, I didn't want to go long anymore. But other traders disagreed. They said that was the best long ever. Just go long. Do it. Just do it. Okay. I mean, you gotta admit when you're wrong, Fail second entry long, what I'm looking for now. Give that fail second entry long. I think it'll be delicious. Fail second entry long. I'll take it. Missed the fail second entry long set up by a tick. It could crash here. I'm gonna jump in here. Whoa! Wait for your setup, pandas. Wait for your setup, pandas. At this point, might as well wait. At this point, might as well wait. Oh, doesn't trigger. Doesn't give me my setup. Unfortunately, does not give me my setup. And it's going to go down without me now, maybe. I wanted that fail second entry long. Jeez. Jeez. I mean, it came back up like this. I said, all right, might as well wait for the setup. And now I missed the opportunity. We got one shot, pandas. Ooh, this is really dripping here. This is really dripping here. Really dripping. Whoa. Okay, it didn't like the PMI numbers. I'll tell you that much. Whatever it was, the market did not like the PMI numbers. It did not like them. It liked them initially, but didn't like them after that. Can't even get in this. Can't even get in this. Got to cancel this before it triggers. Get out of here. Couldn't even get in there. I almost want to just sell anything, everything still. Oh, should I still try to sell here? This pullback seems a little bit stronger than I want it to be. Okay, second interest short. Setting up here. I'll take the second interest short. With a double? Is it that obvious? That obvious? Double? Second interest short? Oh, that's smashed. Smashes immediately. Tricky, tricky. Interesting. 1 and 2. Tricky, tricky. Very tricky. Tricky deaky. Very tricky deaky here. Reversing now. I thought we had one more leg down, no? I mean, I'm going to try again. I'm going to try to go short one more time here because I think we need one more leg down. This is so strong. Like, this push down was so strong. I'm looking for one more leg down unless we're just in a massive trading range, which could be the case. This is pushing up. This is really pushing up. I just think we need one more leg down, though. I really think we need one more leg down. This is really pushing up, though. I don't know. New low. That's what I'm looking for. Should I extend my stop loss is the question. I don't know. I think a lower high, I'll enter another position here with a lower high. Lower high, I'll probably enter another position. What in the world? This was wild. If I lose, I'll lose. I mean, I'll just be 1 in 3, which is fine. It's acting very sus, I'll tell you that much. It's acting very sus right now. Okay, I said I'll enter another position on lower high. I'm a man of my word. I'm a man of my word. I tried, pandas, but it smashed right through it. Doesn't even let me enter. Doesn't even let me enter there. We'll come back up retracement. Okay, comes with retracement. Second entry long, setting up. Yikes. I don't know. The lower high seemed like a good trade here. It really feels like it wants a new low. It's such a strong push down. Like, I'm assuming it wants a new low. But maybe not. Just maybe not. It might just got caught. A bunch of limit orders. We're trying to reverse this right now. It is what it is. I mean, I'll take the L. I'll take the L today. I'll take the L. That's fine. It's just crazy. This push down. You're looking for follow through, some sort of follow through. Okay, that's really good. I'm glad I did. I'm already in double position here, so I'm not trying to increase my exposure here. We'll just take the hit if we take the hit, or we can take the dub. I like the new low idea here, very much so. I can protect myself if I really feel shaky about this. I can protect myself now. I may just have to let it cook though, pandas, you know what I mean? I may have to let this cook a little bit. I may have to let it cook. I may have to let it cook. It's limit order market right now. Pushing down. Just take the hit if I lose it. It's fine. I'll take the hit. I'm willing to risk this. Oh, there's just so many overlapping bars in a row. I feel like at this point I can find a better trade. Yeah, I'm gonna get hit here. It's breaking out to the upside. Darn. All right, it is what it is. I tried. Looking for a new high probably now. I mean, with this push down, I'm thinking we're gonna go short. Yeah, it might take me out and actually go down right after it takes me out. I don't know if I want to extend my stop loss. I don't know if I want to double up. I'm already in 2 contracts. I'm just gonna take the hit. Move on with my life. Mistakes were made. We move on. We live. We learn. We love. We pray. We eat. You know, we do all the above. Oh my goodness. Do I let this cook? Do I just let this cook, pandas? I'm letting it cook. I'm letting it cook. I can come out break even right now. But I'm letting it cook. Because I'm a madman. I'm an absolute madman. I'm a beast. I'm a beast. I'm going to let it cook. Either I'm going to let it cook or it's going to cook me. One or the other, pandas. We're letting this like overcook. This is like overcooked at this point. Woo-wee! Pandas! Let him cook! Let him cook! I do not want this to reverse back up. Oh, I can't take that pain again. I cannot let it go through all of that nonsense again. Another push up here. I'm done. I'm done. It can fly down now. It probably will. I should have let it cook one more bar. That's what I needed. Is that what I needed to let it happen? Strong bear bar ending on its low, reversed with a strong bull bar. Lower high now. Like, is it finally going to actually make the move I want it to make? How many times can I let it cook? It's just too sideways at this point. Like, I just don't know. I just don't know anymore. It's basically 50-50. Roshkin, what's the difference between... Wait 1 second. ES is so slow. ES makes me angry. Yeah, same. YL. What's the difference between rhythmic and... or YL says, every time I blink, ES changes direction. That's not good. Roshkin, what's the difference between rhythmic and Tradeovate? Rhythmic, basically you use like an application on your desktop or something, and it connects to Rhythmic. It's a broker. Tradeovate is his own platform. Second just short, this might be the one, but I already let it go. It is what it is. I had to have let it cook like 1, 2, 3, 4 more bars. I just don't think I was willing to do that. It is what it is. I mean, you gotta hate the moment it prints this bear bar. It just prints a bull bar like this when you already had the opportunity to come out break even so many times.
2,500 tick trap.
Yikes! This is muy dangerous. So muy.
5-minute trap.
Wow. I almost want to go long now because this had so many opportunities to push down. It didn't take any of them. There's so many bulls waiting here. There's so many bulls catching this down here. I don't know. This is weird. This is crazy. I was looking for that new low, so I will still be sweating. I was looking for that new low here, and it doesn't reach it still. I would be sweating like crazy. Tradeovate is completely online as well, so it's kind of nice. Roshkin, is algo trading allowed 9 picks? No, it's not. What else is, yeah, too choppy to cook. So choppy. Okay, pushing up. I would have lost that trade eventually. What a skunk. Best skunk of 2025. Goodness gracious. Are we going to fly up now? Like the market had a chance to push down after a strong bear bar like this.
5-minute trap.
It's amazing it did not make a new low after this push down. It's kind of crazy. But hey, we're in a crazy market. Sometimes you got to out crazy the crazy market to make money. You know what I mean? Sometimes you got to out crazy the craziness. Okay, high or low here. Here and here we go. Where's that from, Pandas? Where is that from? Can we talk about how crazy Trump is right now? Can we talk about how crazy Trump is right now?
Here and here we go.
Where's that from? Pandas, I know one of you guys know where that's from. Wow. It's a trading range. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Finally. All right. Are we making the new low now? I guess after all this nonsense. You just wanted to do all this nonsense before anything else, huh? Trading range, completely overlapping bars. Do I just buy here? The 2008 Joker, exactly. Black or Dark Knight, Black Knight, Dark Knight. I'll take a lower high. Why not? Why not? Market's not gonna give it to me, huh? Oh, hello. Hello. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. Big up, big down. Most like a trading range, so don't even know why I'm trying this, but here we go. And here we go. I need to match the intonations, the inflections. Ooga booga. Ooga booga. I can't handle any trades right now. I can't handle any movements. I just feel like this is a trading range. And if we're reversing like this, we can come all the way back to the top of the trading range so easily. Oh, I gotta try. Whatever, I'll try. I gotta try. I gotta try, Panis. If I lose, I lose. It was nice knowing y'all. It was nice knowing y'all. Ranges are going to range. Should I just do a pure trading range trade? Ooh, hello. Am I making it too complicated? Should I just literally buy here, sell up here? Am I making it too complicated for myself right now, Pandas? Am I making it too complicated? Should I just have bought, hold to the top of the trading range? I don't know. 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 No, it looks like that's what people are doing here at least. Buying here, selling up here. By the way, big news next week, Wednesday. That's the big news. That's the one we're waiting for. So I got just short here, but we're not in any trend here. We're literally in trading range. If it breaks down, it is what it is. We'll just let it happen. I almost want to do something cheeky here, Pandas. I almost just want to buy it. The only problem is we have not hit the top of the trading range after that bounce, showing weakness. Bulls showing weakness here now. We had to push back up, but doesn't quite reach back to the top of the trading range, which is causing concern for the bulls. Double bottom here. The market went completely sideways.
2,500.
I mean, look at this. Look at this. Just look at it for once. That was a 5-minute chart and it's doing absolutely nothing. Lower high, but too much chop. Very hard to time this market. Very difficult to time. As much as I know, it can come all the way back up to the top of this trading range so easily. Ooh, it does hit the top of the trading range. Well, what do we have here?
2,500 tick trap.
We meet again. Back to the top of the trading range, I see.
5-minute
Jeez
trap.
Louise. I mean, should I? Dare I? Will I? Could I? May I? Do I dare? Limit order market. Do I dare? Do I dare at all? I'm going short here. I'm going short here. I'm crazy. Just a quick scalp, please. Just a quick. I think I just needed something to get my confidence back up. You know what I mean, Pandas? Just something to get my confidence back up. Just a quick scalp. I'll take it. I mean, look at the 5-minute chart. Literally, it just hit the top of this candle. Just got reversed. I don't know. Something like this. Can I make a sound effect for losses?
2,500 tick trap.
What should the sound effect be? Should it be the South Park soundbite? You guys remember this?
Well, that's fantastic. A really smart decision, young man. We can put that check in a money market mutual fund. Then we'll reinvest the earnings into foreign currency accounts with compounding interest, and it's gone.
GTA wasted sound? Oh, actually, that's pretty good. That's actually pretty good. And then put it on the screen like just as wasted. Not bad. Maybe. Maybe I could work on that over the weekend. You know how like it does like the waste, it just says wasted with a black screen. Dave Chappelle. I think it's hilarious, Dave Chappelle, but it's too much cussing. We don't cuss on this channel. At the end, it's like some parents watch this channel with their kids, and then the kids just see the panda, they love it, and it gives the parents the opportunity to trade while the kid is entertained. I don't like to cuss. Keep it family friendly. In general, in my life, I don't really cuss. Now, in my head, do I cuss? That's a different story. But I don't really cuss out loud. I haven't cussed since like elementary school. I mean, I've cussed once or twice or whatever, but it's not really a problem with it. I used to cuss a lot as a kid. I had an older brother, so I learned a lot of cuss words very quickly. And then I just stopped. I just stopped. That was a bad habit. I just stopped. What kind of kid watches trading live stream? It's like a kid, like a really small kid, like a baby kid. But they're watching with their parents. Like the parents would have to like take care of their kid holding their baby or whatever. And then they would like watch the stream and they'll trade with the kid. I don't do it for that reason. I don't cuss for that reason. I don't cuss just because I don't think cussing is good. What was the scripture? The words a person speaks are a reflection of their true. What kind of? That is not the actual verse. All right, let's look at it. ESV, but what comes out of the mouth proceeds from the heart, and this defiles a person. All right. See. Alessandra asks, do you think that horizontal SNR is enough for make money in market, like strong ones, for example, SNR, and use a 5 minute for kids? Yes, I think it can. I think any strategy can make money if you have correct money management and if you can read price action. So let's say like you have strong support resistance lines. They're very good in trading range days. But when you have a trending day, right, support resistance will kill you. You will die. It will, that's when that strategy fails on strong trending days. But on choppy days, support resistances are great. That's all you really need. So you'll fail on like trading range days or trending days, and the vice versa, right? If you're like a breakout trader, then you lose on these trading range days, which I think today is. I mean, I don't know. Feels like we're in trading range day. We had all this nonsense for a long time, very long time. Okay, decent push up. I don't know how far up we're going to really go just because I think the market has proven to be in a limit order market for a while. So we can come up and then push back down. I don't know. We shall see. We're about to approach the 5-minute 20 EMA once again. It bounced off there once. Will it bounce off it again? Pandas is the question. Got a higher low here. Like, I mean, for me, look at Pandas. Let me just show you. Right now, we're within the range of this news bar. If you remember, we had news at 10, and this was the bar that was created. This one bar was created from the news. Now we're completely inside this bar. We couldn't break beneath it. Right, we tried several times. Going back up. Are we going to break above it? I don't know. I want to say no, to be honest. We are coming back to the previous day's close, which seems to be a magnet for us right now. Daily chart. Man, we are just... This looks ugly. Even the daily chart. Look at the daily chart. Even the daily chart is very choppy. Going back and forth, back and forth. Weekly chart is actually showing a pretty bullish bar here. If this breaks the previous candle's high now above the 20 MA on the weekly chart, ooh, yeah, I might buy some options. I might buy some SPY options or something, or NAS options, Nascraq options. Swing trade, several day swing trade. 2 weeks out, 3 weeks out. Actually, if it's a weekly chart, you gotta do a month out. You gotta let it cook. Big push down off the 20 EMA once again on the 5-minute chart. Right, strong bull bar, but limit order market, even more proof for a limit order market. We're down, what, 245? It's not the worst. Obviously, I want to be green, but being down 245 on a day like today, not too bad. Because I know that when the day is good, we'll make max, right? We'll make 1500 easy. If the day is trending and it's nice and clear, we'll make some bamboo. So when days are like confusing like this, or we're down 245, that's a dub. Or you're gonna have losing days. I'm like extra vigilant now, just like
2500 tick trap.
basically my whole strategy is to not bust my accounts. I'm not even looking to make money. I'm just trying not to bust my accounts on those days. My whole strategy is just like focus on doing that. High or low here? Am I really want to go long here is a question. Not really. Not really. Limit order market, right? 5-minute. Look at where this reverses here. It reverses off the top of this, but then people bought it at the bottom of the previous bar. The low of the previous bar. They just bought it up. It feels like an entry short setting up here. Is it worth going long though? On a market like today? I don't even know. I'm almost keen on trying to go short here. Somewhere near the top. Almost keen to it. Like Pandas, if I asked you, after you saw this bear bar like this, if I asked you, are we gonna break the low or the high first? How much money would you bank on that? right? Like we break this low or break this high once this candle is printed. How much money would you have like bet on that? $1,000, $100, $5, and now look where we're at. That's how crazy this market is right now. Higher or low here? I don't know what you've been told. Feels like I just short here. Is it worth? I simply cannot. Knowing we're in a limit order market, I simply cannot try to go long here. I simply cannot do it. Feels like I just short. Could break out, but sitting on my pause knowing we're in a limit order market. Sitting on my pause knowing we're in a limit order market. $1 trillion. Exactly. That's how confident you would be, right? If you saw this candle and someone asked you, you want to break this low first or this high first? Which one would it be? How much money would you put on that? And here we are. Okay, it feels like I'm just short here, but again, limit order market. Gotta be careful. Gotta be very careful in these situations. It can break out, of course. Anything can break out right now. But it's just very hard to time these breakouts. Like, it's a big gamble. Very big gamble. The 2500 T chart is showing some signs of bullishness, right? Staying above the 20 MA, even coming back down to test the 20 MA and pushing off of it, which is nice for the bulls. Right, that's a bull case there. The bear case for me right now, or not even the bear case, but the non-bull case, it's just that it's just very clear that we are in a limit order market. A lower high, I may be interested in going short here, actually. It does look, it is an uptrend right now, for sure. But uptrend in a trading range. High or low? Okay, popping up a little bit. Sure, why not? Sure. It's completely reasonable here. Second entry short on the 5-minute chart, setting up. Did you see FTMO is buying Canada? Is that Canada or Canada? What is that? What's FTMO? FTMO Oanda. I had no idea what this is. What the heck is FTMO? Prop firm news. What in the world? I do not care. I'm sorry. It was a prop firm. Forex prop firm, got it. I'm sorry, I don't really care. I'm sorry. I just don't. But you guys are welcome to talk about it. Is it interesting to talk about? I don't know. Apex should go around buying up all these other prop firms, to be honest. Okay. I could be wrong. This could just be trending upwards now and breaking out and doing all this fun stuff. I thought it was interesting. A prop firm is buying an actual. Oh, it's buying an exchange. Interest. A prop firm buying an exchange. I feel like there's some conflict of interest there. It's like, what is that like? An exchange. I don't know. I can't think of it. I can't think of any similar things. You can say that FTM is the apex of forex. All right. It's like Apex buying Nasdaq or something. Because that's insane. I mean, that doesn't even make sense. I mean, there is a building out there. It's like them buying the Nasdaq building in Times Square. Oh, and there's a broker. It's like them buying Rhythmic. Okay, I can see that. In fact, why not? Why not create their own broker? Make it super stable for themselves. Like if they're super unhappy about using third-party brokers, use their own. Multiple streams. I mean that's fine. That's cool. It makes sense. That'll be like the first thing you like a vertical integration, I guess. Yeah.
5-minute trap.
Instead of paying someone else, they just get the money. Okay. We got something here, pandas? No idea what's happening here.
2,500 tick trap.
This movement ain't gonna last us though, I'll tell you that much. Like, I don't feel confident taking any trades here right now. Looking at this market, it's just nothing to really, I guess, to buy off the 20 EMA. I could have. I'm very confident that we are like, I don't know. Okay, interesting. I'm curious if we're gonna break this high. This is the high, the spike from the news. Curious if we're gonna break it. I mean, I think that's cool. I mean, at the end, what Apex works with Rhythmic, and they have their own servers at Rhythmic because they have so many accounts
2,500
there.
tick trap.
But I guess it's like Apex buying Rhythmic, which would they really make it better? I don't know. I don't know how good of a company Apex is that they would actually make Rhythmic better. Maybe they'll give themselves like priority. Like first priority when it comes to fills. I mean, is that even legal? I feel like that would be really illegal. Pandas, this lineup here is the top of that news spike. Here, I'm gonna put red here. I'm gonna color this. Color so you can see. Boop. That line right there is here's the bottom of the spike. Bottom spike, top of the spike. I believe we're gonna be stuck in here. Ooh, I'll take this. Hello. High or low here? 30 seconds. Second entry short on the 5-minute chart. But it's also top of a trading range. Okay. Man, it's pushing up. I don't know what to make of this. I feel like clearly, like, we're gonna be kind of in this range of the spike. I feel like it. I feel like this market has proven to be a limit order market, and that will be a clear resistance. I think. I could be wrong. I could be absolutely wrong. Oh, I'm really curious to see what's gonna happen when it touches this line, this red line here.
2,500 tick trap.
Robert said, I tried to get FTMO, but non-USA, so Apex here I am. And I'm really happy with Apex. Nice. I'm glad. And don't forget to use code BBM for 80% off. Today's the last day. Take advantage of it. Stock up. Stock up on them. Hello. Okay. Second entry long forming here, pandas. Not much room to the top of the trading range. But it is coming off our trend line. And the 20 EMA. For all intents and purposes, this is not a bad second entry long. Quite good, actually. How much does the total cost with the 80% discount? It depends on which account you want. Right now there is a promo for the higher accounts. The higher accounts are, when I say higher accounts, basically 150K and above. $59. Okay. Last trade of the stream, perhaps. Okay. Cool, cool. Fail second entry long, I guess I'm looking for. Confused. Absolutely confused. Give me that fail second entry long, I'll take it. No clue what's happening. Okay. Bear bar ending near its low. What is this nonsense? Okay, we're in. How much am I willing to risk here? How much am I willing to risk here? Guess this much.
2,500 tick trap.
I'll do one scale in. I'll capitulate here. Last trade of the stream. This sort of trap will trigger on the 5-minute chart. If it does trap, if it traps, it traps, and I'm out.
Target filled.
All right. I'll take it. I scalped out. What more do you want from me on a day like today, pandas? What more do you want from me on a day like today? Pandas, I mean, how much more do you want? I mean, it's just terrible. Look at this price. Look. Just look at it. Look at this. Do you see this? Do you see this? Pandas, like, I mean, is it close enough? Do you see this price action? I mean, do you see it? Seriously, Pandas, like, it's untradeable. It's absolutely untradeable. What can I do? I'll take my quick scalp. I thought maybe runner. Maybe something amazing could have happened.
2,500
It
tick
did
trap.
not. I just got my scalp. We're basically break even today, down 45. I mean, I literally been better off if I just turned my computer off and never traded today, technically. Hey, at least we're learning. At least we're getting better, and that's what counts, right, pandas? Down 45 on a day like today, sure. I'll take it. Pretty much break even day today. I don't know. Should I go long? Should I go long? I can't. I really don't think I can go long here. I think this is done. I think this day is dead. This day is dead. The 5-minute is, you know. Yeah, I mean, we're just within this range of this news bar.
5-minute trap.
I just don't know. Just don't know. I just feel like the more I trade today, the worse it's going to be. Like, I feel like the more I trade today, the less EV I'll produce. Like, I feel like today's a negative EV day, so the longer you trade on a day like today, it's like being in the casino. You know, eventually you'll start losing money. Eventually. I just feel like today, because how choppy it is and how difficult it will be to trade, it's just a negative EV day. And the longer I trade, the worse it's going to be. So if I think like there's going to be a good setup, most likely it's going to fail. And the risks are quite large to take, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know what to make of this. It's not like tradable in my opinion. This is crazy. I literally just scalped out and that's it. That's all it gave me. I feel like we're kind of stuck between the previous day's close and previous week's close. That's kind of like we're like in this vacuum here. I don't know if we're really gonna get out of it today. Just take the L today. I think it's worth stop trading because of how bad today's price action is. I just want to see what happens on this 5-minute chart. Right, with this trap trigger, I want to see what happens here. Curious. And I think I'll call it a day. I just want to see what happens. I don't think I'm going to enter a trade, but I just want to see what happens. Okay, it does trigger. The 2500 tick chart is still kind of bullish, right? We're clearly above the 20 EMA. We came back down to retest the 20 EMA essentially. Maybe looking for a new high finally. Right, maybe break a trend to new high. Maybe that's what it's trying to do. Strong bull bars ending on their high. We know on a day like today it doesn't mean much. We've seen that happen many times, and it just reverses with strong bear bars. Happens a lot today, being a limit order market. Just curious to see what happens here. Interesting. Gets smacked back down. It's actually hilarious. Coming back into this vacuum between the previous day's close and the previous week's close, like a vacuum just sucks it up. Like, sucks it up. That's it. All right, one more trade today. Just one more trade. Failed trap, 5-minute chart. One last trade today, Pandas. Can we handle it? Failed trap, 5-minute chart. Coming off near the top of a trading range. Can we get something here? 2 more minutes till this candle closes, though. Keep an eye on it here, like this. It's like a pure limit order market. Look at the 5-minute chart. Like literally, they just sold it near the top of this pivot. They're buying near the previous candle's lows. That's all that's happening today. Oh, getting sucked into the vacuum here, of course. Like I said, 2 strong bull bars means nothing in this market. Means absolutely nothing in this market. It's just absolutely just folded here. I'll try a trade here, but no promises. I really don't think it's. I'm not gonna trade. I'm not gonna take this. It's just another trading range here. All right, Pandas. I think that's it. Pandas. I tried to get into another trade here. I tried to find another setup. I just don't think it's happening. I just don't see it. I just don't know where it's gonna be. Pandas. Tomorrow's gonna be a better day. We're down 45. I mean, come on. 45, that's a dub for a day like today. I'll see you guys tomorrow, 9:15 a.m. Eastern time. Make sure you take full advantage of code BBN for 80% off. Today's the last day to use it. Hopefully you guys take advantage of it. please do. I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow. Hope to see you guys there. Make sure you scalp that like button. And until then, pandas, as always, happy trading. God bless. Bye.